What up guys, it's your boy Don the Radical Gamer, and welcome back to another video of Otaku O'Clock, the series where I basically express my love for anything weeb related, anything anime, manga, anything, you know, Japan related, Japanese related, and anything otaku related, obviously, which gives this beautiful series its name. And you guys already saw the beginning of the video, you guys already saw the title somewhere up here. I don't know, it's probably like right in my face right here, but you guys already know. Alright, Stone Ocean. Alright, JoJo's Bizarre Adventure Part 6 has finally been announced. They finally got a trailer, and finally we already got a release date. So basically what this video is going to be is I'm going to give you guys my thoughts, you know, I'm going to break down everything I see in the trailer, and basically, you know, just to give you guys what I'm thinking is going to come out of this new part, this new animation, this new adaptation, right? So I'm super excited. If you guys don't, I guess I should tell you already. I've already seen this, so don't think I'm gonna be like super surprised, like, oh my god, that's so cool. I'm like, well, I mean, I'm already gonna expect it. I saw this like the day it came out already, so don't think you're gonna get a super big reaction from me because I've already seen it. And this should also be like pretty obvious right now, but there will be some spoilers to part 6 in general, because as of recording this, I've already read the whole manga. I'm actually reading part 7 right now, Steel Ball Run, which I'm like halfway done. But yeah, basically, if you don't know, yeah, there's gonna be spoilers in this video. So if you do not want spoilers, you know, I suggest you don't watch this until like maybe after you read the manga or after you watch the anime, which will probably be a while from now. But you know, you do you. All right. But if you don't really care, then welcome aboard, I guess. And you know what? That's enough of me just explaining this video. Let's actually just get to the video. All right. So without further ado, I'm gonna get my headphones like all the cool YouTubers do it. Without further ado, let's get into it. All right, here we go. Like the way it the way they present it is so cool. There it is. The gift from Jotaro. There he is, my man. Jotaro Gujo. GG. Yeah, the music, man. Just listen to the music. Oh yeah, we had FF, Foo Fighters, Weather Report, Anasui, Jotaro. God, the music, dude, is so good. Oh, White Snake. God, look at Foo Fighters. This piece of the standard. Oh, there is Stone Free. Wow.
Stone Free. 私はこの石の海から自由になる。
Wow. Well, there it is, guys. That's the trailer. Wow. Like, even now, I've watched this like so many times already, but even now, like I'm still just like in shock that we're finally getting this, right? So let's see. I want to go to certain parts that I saw in the video. Let's see. Let's go to like near the beginning, right? So let me break down like everything from like the chapters, right? So this is around like the first like few like as a spoilers, actually I'm only gonna like explain like the first few chapters. I'm not gonna go to like the end or any of that. So if you guys don't care about the first little bit of the manga, then you're good. You know, I won't spoil any of the ending in case you're like reading it right now. So basically, this is how it starts off. You know, we have Jolene accidentally getting in a car accident with her boyfriend, and then she's being accused of murdering him, right? And then she gets sent to 15 years in prison in Green Dolphin Street, which is in Florida. And then eventually she gets locked up with Hermes, right? Which I like Hermes. Hermes is pretty cool, right? And then Hermes starts explaining to Jolene, oh, this is how you gotta live in this prison. You know, it's not easy here. And then it's funny how they showed this scene, because I feel like people who haven't read the manga don't know this. Like when Hermes takes out the $20 bill from, or not $20, it's $100 from, you know, somewhere. You know, she pulls it out from somewhere. I'm not gonna say where, because obviously, when you're in jail, you know, you can't just have money. That's not how it works. So they gotta sneak it in somehow. And the way Hermes sneaks it in is creative, but it's definitely worthy of fan service. So that's all I'm gonna say. I'm not gonna say anything else. I ain't trying to get demonetized. So, oh yeah, then we get introduced to Emporio. Emporio is a very big character in this series, or in this part, I should say. And yeah, basically, you know, he's kind of like the key to everything besides Jolene. You know, besides Jolene, Emporio is probably like the second most important character throughout all of Part 6. You know, he might just look like a kid, but like he is a stand user, and you know, he actually is very powerful, like near the end. But I'm not gonna spoil why. You know, I'm just gonna say Emporio is very important, and I actually really like how they animated him, like the whole baseball setup that he has. You know, the blonde hair, and then he has this little like baseball mitt, and then he throws the baseball. You know, it's cool, man. I'm geeking out over this, I know. And of course we get to the scene with Jolene, right? Where she finally, like, when Jotaro sends her part of the stand arrow, and then she finally awakens her stand, and then she sees the string that's able to listen to conversations, that's able to, you know, she's able to unravel her body into string, and you know, that ability is stone free, which I think it's a cool ability. It's not as cool as like Star Platinum or any of the other like main JoJo stands like Golden Experience or Crazy Diamond, you know, but I still think Stone Free is a pretty dang good like stand. And then eventually she gets confronted by Jotaro, of course, and then Jotaro starts explaining her like, all right, this is the plan, we're gonna try to get you out. And then I'm not gonna say why, but for a good reason, we don't see a lot of Jotaro in this part, because obviously like Jolene is like the main character, the main JoJo of all this, so we can't just have two JoJos like at the same time very often. We don't talk about Part 3 because, you know, that has to happen, but you know, there's a good reason why Jotaro's not in there. I'm not gonna say why in case you don't know, but yeah, there you go. And then the music, man, the beautiful music of Jolene's theme, JoJo Stone Ocean. It's so good. It's the JoJo. We get something completely different. It's more like if people described it as like almost like the Wonder Woman like movie like soundtrack, like the whole Wonder Woman soundtrack, like it sounded a lot like that, kind of like a warrior, or like, which makes sense because she's like Jolene's like technically a female warrior, which is I think it's a very good music choice. And it's cool that they got the same I think they got the same music producer from the last parts, which is Yugo Kanno. He's the one that's done Part 5. I don't know if he's done Part 4 and 3 and then the rest of them. I know he for sure did Part 5 along with Koda, which does Fighting Gold, which is like the first opening for Golden Wind. So I think it's pretty cool. And then Foo Fighters, you know, I think Foo Fighters is one of my favorite characters. It's like, I'm pretty sure in the anime she's just gonna be called FF, you know, because copyright. But yeah, I call her Foo Fighters because that's her actual name in the manga. So Foo Fighters, you know, she's just cool. Like she's not even an actual. If you guys, I don't want to spoil this, but she's not as like normal. That's what I'm gonna say. Literally, no one's normal in this, but She's like the most abnormal in this part, and it's for a good reason. Honestly, she's probably like best girl in this whole part. I don't know why. I just really like her character. You know, she's just really cool, honestly. And then her stand is also Foo Fighters, which is pretty cool. It's like what is it, like Plankton, I think. I don't remember, honestly. It's been a while since I read the manga. I read it like a couple months ago, and I already forgot like half of it. And then we see a part where Hermes recovers Jolene's stand piece, or stand arrow piece, and then she opens her stand, which I guess I'll say it. Her stand is Kiss, which I'm not gonna say the ability. Actually, I think I remember I saw this. The different name for Hermes in English instead of the Japanese version is smack instead of kiss. I was like, okay, that's kind of dumb. But I mean, I know it's like copyright, but they could have said like a better name. I'm glad I didn't put like smooch. That would have been funny. But yeah, Hermes' stand in English is smack, but the original one is kiss. And then finally we get to the main part of Jolene finally releasing Stone Free against, if you see in the bottom corner in this scene right here where Stone Free is like finally like unleashed, you see Goo Goo Dolls, which is the stand of Guess, I think is her name, in the jail. She's like the cellmate of Jolene at the beginning when she transfers to the Green Dolphin street prison. And it's pretty cool. I think it's pretty cool. And then yeah, we get the whole reveal, the JoJo Stone Ocean finally coming out. And then what really surprised me is that it's on Netflix. I was very surprised for two reasons. One, usually like anime such as this, like Attack on Titan, although that's another thing. I'll get to that. But it's crazy that it's on Netflix of all the platforms. I was thinking it's either gonna be on like Crunchyroll or any other like streaming service, even Hulu maybe, I don't know. But I was surprised it's on Netflix, and I actually thought about it for a bit, and I remembered that they made the Rohan OVA, like the one that I talked about last Otaku Clock. Netflix bought out JoJo. Like I'm pretty sure they bought out like all of JoJo. Like the main show of JoJo's Bizarre Adventure is not like a Netflix series, but the Kishibe Rohan OVA. Sorry, I'm scratching my leg. I got itchy. But the Rohan OVA they did buy out. They did basically buy out that OVA, and I think that's how they got the rights to stream Stone Ocean on their platform, which I think is pretty cool. And another thing that also means that like we don't have to wait weekly, right? We don't have to wait weekly for every episode. I don't know if that's for sure, because sometimes Netflix does have those shows where like, oh, you have to wait. There's new episodes like weekly, which if they do that for Stone Ocean, like I'll be a little upset, but at the same time, like I guess I'll be okay with it. But if they do release like the whole season, like just right there day of, you guys know for sure I'm binge watching that. I am definitely binge watching that. It's gonna be crazy. And another thing is that it's coming out in December, the winter 2022. It's called, if you guys don't know, it's 2022 because winter goes from December all the way to February, I guess. Yeah, and then like midway March is the spring season. So the whole winter season of 2022 anime, you know, we have some very big like competitors going up against JoJo, like Attack on Titan. Recently the Chainsaw Man anime got announced. I don't know if it's I'll probably make a video on that like on another day. The Chainsaw Man anime got announced. I don't know if it's for the winter season, but there's like a lot of shows that are gonna be competing against JoJo. And of course, you know, the anime awards are gonna be coming up. I don't know when, maybe like sometime next year. But the Crunchyroll Anime Awards, you know, are gonna come up, and like, I'm really hoping that JoJo Part 6 does like, I hope it does like at least get some award. Like I hope Best Animation at least, cause this animation is gorgeous. Like oh my god, it's really good. Like that's the one thing I've been gushing out the most next to the soundtrack is the animation. The animation is just magnifique. Alright, it is beyond beautiful. All right, so I'm just really hyped for all of this, like everything, just everything. I'm very hyped for, and I hope you guys are too. Like any JoJo, if you haven't watched JoJo, then I don't know why you're watching this, but I seriously mean it. Like if you're an anime fan, if you're just getting into anime, I don't really suggest watching JoJo, because I'll be honest, it's a very hard show to get into, you know, because, you know, it's weird, it's wacky, you know, there's some scenes that like probably won't make sense to you if you're not like in touch with like, or not really in touch, but like if you don't really understand some of Japanese humor, because some Japanese humor, it might be like a little like kind of like a red, like some could be like kind of like red flags for like other watchers who like don't really understand. They'll be like, oh, how's that funny? That's kind of like messed up. There is some scenes like that, like that shouldn't be funny. But you know, like that's what I'm saying, right? Like I feel like you should have, like, before watching JoJo, you should have some sort of knowledge with anime. Like I'd say at least like after watching like 5 or like 6 shows, maybe you should start getting into it. Like that was what I did. Like there was like 5 different shows I watched before I got recommended JoJo. Then I watched JoJo and I absolutely loved it, right? Because I kind of had an idea, I guess, of what kind of anime it would be, right? So that's what I'm saying, right? And yeah, again, if you already like watch anime and you haven't watched JoJo, please watch JoJo. I promise, like, even if you think it's super weird, if you don't like the art style, you don't like some of the humor, some of the action scenes, if you think like you're put off from it and you're like, nah, like it's not really my cup of tea, you know, all I want to say is like just give it a chance, you know. I thought it was gonna be really weird, you know. I thought I wouldn't really like it, but I gave it a chance, like at least like a couple episodes. Don't just like watch the first episode, but nah, I'm done. You know, at least watch like the first like at least 5, like the first 5 episodes. Give them a chance. And if you don't like it after that, then I guess I'll understand. You know, like I guess that's acceptable. Like if you're just not really into it, then it's all good. But you know, just give it a chance. All right, just give it a shot. All right, and I promise you'll at least get some enjoyment from it. All right, and don't part skip. All right, don't go from like part 1 and be like, this is boring, and then go to part 3 or like part 4. Please don't do that. JoJo fans already know this. Part skipping is like, it's like a sin, basically. It's pure evil. So don't part skip, please. And I guess I have nothing else to say about this besides that I'm hyped. You know, I'm really hyped for this. Like this is definitely like top of my list on my anime list. If you guys don't know, I do have a my anime list. I opened it up like probably a couple months ago. If you guys want to check it out, I guess I'll leave a link in the description or in the comments somewhere. And you guys can go check out and rate my taste in anime, I guess. You guys can tell me all you want of how bad my taste on anime is. You know, you can judge me all you want. I don't really care. But yeah, definitely Stone Ocean, man. Even though Stone Ocean is not my favorite part of the whole JoJo franchise, the whole series, you know, I'm just excited that we have more. You know, and that also leaves an opportunity that Steel Ball Run will be animated. You know, so I'm also excited for that. So yeah, I don't know what else to say. You know, I'm just really hyped, man. You guys don't know. I'm super excited. So yeah, I guess that's gonna do it for this video. I'm honestly speechless of everything that just happened on screen right now. So yeah, I guess that's it for this video. So thank you guys so much for watching. Make sure to like, comment, subscribe for more radical content, and I will see you guys next time. Stay radical, y'all.